What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of tea. Yeah, today is tea. It's raining outside. I decided some, herbal, natural tea. So, from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, it's hot. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, you already know the drill, right? Yeah, this market is crazy. First, we'll look at the market performance for the past 24 hours. Second, we'll check out prices in details. And right after that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? I'm about to say my laugh is awful. But anyways, guys, before that, yeah, the funny thing here is, as we go by, it has started to make sense. You understand? It has started to make sense slowly. Not as fast as I would want it to happen, but it has started to catch some tailwinds. Understand? I know a lot of people are going to be saying, "What are you talking about?" Okay, give me a second. Yeah, there we go. I like my mug to be shown too. Anyways, what am I talking about? We started to see Bitcoin maxis start to come out talking about what energy is. We're starting to hear Elon Musk start to come out to say real money is based on energy, which is true. Okay, it's energy intensive. It's not about you just print money like our good friend Trumpicius Margex is doing, right? So it's based on energy, and that's the reason why Bitcoin was regarded as form of money to some extent. Okay, so what am I talking about here? People have started to give hints on Kaspa. People have started to realize, like, okay, Bitcoin failed, but nobody's going to come out right now and tell you, like, point blank, like, yeah, it failed. No, nobody's going to do that, because there's a lot of people riding with a lot of money on it. But sooner than later, it is going to become inevitable. They are going to have to come out here and accept it. Accept, like, yeah, it is fucked up. It is what it is, okay? And then that's when you are going to start to see, like, people start to say, okay, what are the alternatives to Bitcoin? What really suits? What really people looking for when it comes to digital money? What are we looking for? Kaspa is starting to grab that strength. Kaspa has started to look more and more like ready for mainstream adoption. One very big clue you can see is, like, first of all, as the prices fall, you can see there are people buying 7 million Kaspas, 10 million Kaspas, 30 million Kaspas, left and right. Again, I usually talk about it here. In a situation when you're in doubt, follow the money. It's that simple. Just follow the money. Because again, those with deep pockets that are buying that kind of amount of Kaspa, they know something. Either they have discovered something that a lot of people don't, because I for sure, I know I have discovered what they claim to have seen. I have seen it. I've been seeing it for the past 2 years. And that's why I've been positioning myself into Kaspa like it was going out of style. And yet, most people will not see it. We keep blabbing about it here every day. And when they tell you history does not repeat, but it rhymes, that is very true. It's very true. Because when Bitcoin came out, everybody knew, okay, the narrative was, hey, we are trying to get away from the governments, who are printing money, who are doing this, blah, blah, blah. That was the narrative. Until the time came, like, okay, wait a minute. Bitcoin, after the mining ends, how are you going to sustain Bitcoin? after the mining ends? The question right there, those maxis or everybody else is not answering it. And that's the same question I keep asking. If Bitcoin cannot be used as a form of money every day, how are you going to sustain Bitcoin? Even as a form of gold, like people say, digital gold. Okay, for you to maintain a digital gold network, you need the miners, you need people. How are you going to maintain it if the miners are not getting incentivized? Because the network is dead. There's no activities, right? By the time, the only thing holding it right now, because there is activities, okay? Not activities like buying and selling. No. Activities, because the more you mine, you can sell it in the open market or whatever and make money out of it. But at the end of the day, when there are no longer mining rewards, how is Bitcoin going to thrive? See what I'm talking about? It's going to end up being exactly the same thing we are running from, the fiat. Somebody is the only one, like Marathon Digital is going to be probably the only one holding the Bitcoin network, and they can choose to shut it down or to transact. It's up to them. Bitcoin network will become centralized, and that's what people are not looking at. Yeah. The other guy said the other day, so you think that, what about Kaspa? When the mining is done, how is Kaspa going to be sustained? Guys, the difference is clear. Kaspa is instant payment. Kaspa is cheap. Kaspa is fast. Kaspa is most decentralized. Kaspa is even more scalable than Bitcoin. And right now, you think it is scalable at 10 blocks per second. Wait until they release that 100 blocks per second. Which means miners are still going to be incentivized to keep on mining Kaspa because of the transaction fees. Kaspa is not looking at digital gold. And that's the reason why I am investing in Kaspa, because if you really pay attention, instant payments, instant payments niche moves around what? $300 trillion in a year. 300 trillions, because like when you go to your store and buy something, you go to the gas station, buy gas, send money to your grandma, whatever you're doing, those are daily uses, transactions. And now those are the kind of things that Kaspa is aiming at. Okay, we're gonna have project VProx. You're gonna have everything built on Kaspa that are using daily basis. You paying for your real estate, you're going for grocery shopping using your stablecoin, everything. That's why I said, when I told you guys generational wealth, the transfer is happening right now. Most people didn't pay attention to it. Now, if you try to position yourself before it happens, you are going to make so much money that it's not even going to be funny. We're talking about Kaspa right now, right? We are transitioning because, like you see, go look at the M2. See, every country printed money. Back in the COVID era, that right now is coming back to haunt us. And that's another reason why I'm telling you these rate cuts are not going to be the same. Because when the whole country was shut down, every government and their grandmama, they all printed money. That money, who was absorbing it? Okay, the industries, the economies, they were all paralyzed. Some of them were even going down. If you print money, where was it going? So all that excess liquidity is just sitting right there, to the point that if you look at the Japanese economy, for 30 years, Japan did not have a positive interest rate. They didn't. They kept it at zero or sometimes negative because it was good for them. The economy was thriving for it. Right now, there is so much liquidity that they cannot absorb it. As a matter of fact, we are going to have a situation where the Japanese carryover trade is about to happen. And that's why I am paying so much attention to the macroeconomy. Japan is one of the biggest players when it comes to global economy. And if they are struggling right now, that shit is about to hit the fan. And yet you have people sitting there telling you like, oh yeah, you know what? They're going to come out, they're going to print this much, and we're going to print that, and this and that, and a quantitative easing, quantitative tightening. Guys, all that is bullshit. Seriously, it is. Just yesterday or day before yesterday, the government injected billions of dollars into the US banking system. Where do you think the money came from? Ask yourself that again. They didn't print. They had already printed money. Billions of it. And you think, well, it is something that when it happens, we're going to sit here and it's going to be the same, right? I will look at a lot of people and just go, yeah. Because I'm talking about it daily basis and nobody's paying attention, right? I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And before that happens, they are going to try to make as much money as they can. And that's why I'm telling you, you need to position yourself in. First of all, Kaspa is one of them. Because when it comes to that daily transactions, daily microtransaction, like buying and selling of your grandma's grocery stores or whatever, Ethereum cannot work. Solana cannot. Name any coin you want to, they cannot. The only one that can sustain it, and we have stress tested it, is Kaspa. I think it got up to like, what, 160 million transactions in 24 hours? At 10 blocks per second. Imagine at 100 blocks per second. They are ready for something way bigger than a month. A lot of people are not looking at. A lot of people are busy trying to make it out of nowhere else, telling you to look somewhere else. And that's exactly what big money usually do. They will divert your attention for you to actually overlook what is important. That's what they would do. Like right now, everybody's trying to wake up to it like, okay, wait a minute, what's happening here? And I'm telling you, you are going to see them pump Bitcoin. Once they pump Bitcoin, every coin is tied to Bitcoin heap. It's also going to pump, and people will forget about the bigger picture. People will forget about the bigger picture, and then they will do the mic drop on you. Once they do that, everything comes back trembling. People will say, oh yeah, it's a normal cycle. Bitcoin is falling. Nope, it's not a normal cycle. It is not what usually happens. Right now, everything is being determined by the macroeconomy. You look at them. I was listening to this guy talking the other day, and I just started laughing. He said, oh, Trumpicius Magicius is trying to kick our good friend Powellcius out of the office. That way they can put somebody who is crypto friendly into that office, into the Fed. And then the Fed will be dancing to Uncle Trumpicius' flute. I look at that, I listened to that, and I started laughing. I was like, we might be a bunch of idiots, but we all know for sure that the Feds cannot be controlled by the White House. It cannot, because the Fed is looking at the country's interest, okay? And yet, most people are thinking like, yeah, just put somebody in there and they will do whatever the president asks them to do. No, we have to look at the country. And when you look at the country, we are not doing pretty good. We are not. Like again, you can look at it. Everybody in the world, everybody, Japan, China, you name it, everybody's doing something to try to save their currency. I said it here the other day. China is talking about pegging their yuan to the gold to save their currency. Japan is increasing interest rates to save their currency, even though the economy will crash by doing that, to save their currency. India, almost the same thing. So every nation, the big ones, the big players, they are doing that. And people with their right minds are coming out here to tell you that, you know what, they're going to print money to oblivion and they're going to save economy. Really? Well, let's watch and see. I'm telling you, it's going to be like the opposite. Because, like, listen, whenever the markets, I have seen something with the markets, okay? Be it in stock market, be it in crypto market, you call it whatever you want to call it. But when majority are expecting something to go south, it usually go north. Right now, sentiments, yeah, they are going to have rate cuts, okay? And when they cut rate cuts, we're going to print to oblivion, okay? When the government comes out, the market makers, they're not going to do that. They're going to do the opposite. And we have beginning to see, you all remember when the first time they cut rates, and I was telling you guys, once they see the effect that has on the currency, they are going to switch from it. Right? I told you. Now, again, oh, the data does not show this. Oh, the numbers are not showing this. Oh, this is not happening. Listen, Powellcius, you know exactly what's happening. It's not about the data. It's not about numbers. It's not about none of that nonsense. You know exactly. They are stalling. They are stalling. They are trying to buy more time. They are stalling. Because first of all, they are going to come out. Now, the ISO 20022 is live. Now, banks can deal with stablecoins. Next thing you are going to hear is going to be an announcement of the U.S. Treasury bonds getting pegged to the stablecoins. That's what you're going to see. And they are going to do a switcheroo on everybody that the U.S. debt either will be completely wiped off or some of it or half of it will be wiped off. They are trying to save the currency. Yeah, a lot of you don't see it, right? A lot of you don't see it. And when it comes to that, again, you have to be positioned in. Kaspa is one of them. Quant is another one. Because now, once they introduce it and the banks become fully automated by using stablecoins for anything you want to do, guess who is best in the line? Quant. The Quant overledger. For that simple reason, the overledger replaces you having to have your bank to develop 1001 chains. If you have the overledger, you can communicate with a bank that is using XRP, a bank that is using HBAR, bank that is using my grandma's coin. The overledger does that interoperability and save you money and time. See? That's what I'm telling you. Position yourself into it. Start getting Quant. Quant is going to be the one that is going to take you there. You guys don't listen. People don't pay attention until it's too late. People don't. Right now, everybody and grandmama is busy looking for the price action, right? The last time I checked, go look at the raccoon falling. Look at Ethereum falling. Look at, whatever you want to look at, the whole market is doing the same thing, right? It's not just Kaspa, it's not just Quant. But time is about to come when things are, because I'm telling you again, they are going to pump the market. And when they do, utility coins are what is going to go down. Money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. Utility coins are going to pump. Again, you don't believe in it, right? But you have money to spend. Buy 10,000 Kaspas. Couple of weeks ago, it was $400. Today, it's $550. You see how it is going up? Just buy 10,000 Kaspas and keep it on the side. If you don't believe in Quant, try to buy 10 Quants and keep on the side. You will see it is about to happen in a way that most people were not expecting, or most people are not even expecting. Because right now, it has changed in the first place. We usually have a 4-year cycle for Bitcoin, right? But due to that, like again, I've been saying it, it is getting controlled by the macroeconomy. That's why you see them, they keep kicking that last leg of Bitcoin. They keep kicking it down the line. They keep kicking. Bitcoin tries to take off. They hit it on the head. Shut the fuck up and go back down there. Bitcoin tries to take again. Time is coming when they're just gonna let it go. And when they let it go, it's gonna pump. 150, 160,000. You just watch. It's gonna happen. And when it does, yeah, those of you who holding those utility coins, you're gonna make money. You will make a lot of money out of it. But it won't last for that long. Because again, look at that M2 money supply. Here you see? Look at that M2 money supply. Look at that Japanese carry trade. There's a lot of things playing up in the background that they're trying to hold them. Once they release it, yep, it's going to happen. And yet, you're looking for the money, right? You want to go into meme coin. You want to go into this and this and that. Wealth transfer, generational wealth transfer usually happen when nobody is expecting. The good thing about this era that we are right now is that everybody and their grandmama has internet at their fingertips. It's no longer about you having to look for a broker or MMJ, send me a letter by the mail, or when I see it and open it, then I do something. It's no longer about you going to buy the newspaper and trying to see what stocks or whatever is going on. Internet puts everything on your hand. So they have to look for another way to try to play the switcheroo on your ass. That's what they're doing. This crash is going to be epic, and that is when a lot of millionaires will be created. Me personally, I'm buying stocks, whether they're going up or down, I'm buying them. Same thing I'm telling my son. It's no longer about whether they're going up or down, because hey, we don't know what the Fed is going to do. They might decide to crash the market to oblivion, or they might just decide to crash it a little bit, and when everybody's bearish, boom, they go and pump it, because there is a lot of liquidity out there. There is a lot of all that money, like I said, all that money they printed during COVID is still out there. It hasn't been absorbed yet. It's looking for a way to go. And now people are calling for Bitcoin. But the bad luck about that is that Kaspa came out. And when Kaspa shows those V-progs by next year, my friends, I think Bitcoin is going to hurt. They are going to be hurting so bad. So yeah, you can sit there and cry about it, or you can start making that move right now. That money you're looking for is right in front of your fingertips. Right there, right in front of, under your nose. But because of your eyes are so clouded with green candles, you cannot see. You cannot see. And you will see a bunch of people come here after, oh my God, I know when Kaspa was at 5 cents, I should have done something about it. Oh my God, I know when Quant was at $95, I should have done something about it. While I've been telling you since $40 Quant, I've been telling you buy Quant. Not your financial advisor, but go and look at it. Go and pay attention to what Quant is doing. But people not paying attention to it, right? This is how you usually miss it. This is how you miss generational wealth. Now you have to sit there for another 20 years for another opportunity to show up, if it shows up. Right? It is up to you. Put on your big boys pants and make a decision. You want to be rich. You want to be financially free. I'm saying it again. I'm not your financial advisor, but hey, Quanti. Quanti. Or this one right here. Kaspi. The king itself. You want money, right? Kaspa. Right? That's what is going to happen. You don't pay attention, you will miss it, just like you missed Bitcoin when it started, just like you missed Ethereum when it started, just like you missed Crashilandia when it started, and just like you also missed the Hackylandia when it started. You don't believe in it, right? Again, buy 10,000 coins. When it pumps to pass let's just say all-time high, maybe 50, 60 cents, then you sell it if you don't believe in it. But if you do, my friend, go get those duffel bags. Pack them up as much as you can. That's what I'm doing. Because I know for sure King Kaspa, this guy right here, is going to make me a multi-millionaire. And we're going to sit here on this channel. We're going to talk about it. Okay? Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. And we're going to sit here. We're going to talk about it. Some people going to be crying, and some of y'all will be laughing with me with my Maxi mug. You understand what I mean, right? So, hey, it's up to you. Not me. Up to you. You decide what you want to do. If you want to be part of the movement, or if you want to be part of the 99%. Want to be part of the 99? Then don't cry when you see everybody and their grandmama in Lambos. Or when you see people that, okay, you know what? Like I said, some people are going to buy Lambos and go back to their 9 to 5. Others who are like me, we're going to put that money on autopilot. It's going to be working for me. I don't have to work. It is going to happen, whether you like it or not. But anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, let's see here. Crypto bubbles. Where is crypto bubbles at? I know a lot of people are jumping bridges right now. A lot of people are jumping bridges, and what you don't understand is temporary. It's normal. Okay, it's normal. Anyways, now let's start first with King Kaspa. KAS. Where is the king itself? For the past hour, 1.3% down, 1.2% down on the day, 7.8% down on the week, 27.3% up on the month. Then we have 65.3% down in the year. See, monthly has reset. This hourly and daily, they are just temporary, because people are afraid. People are going to try to swing it. So watch, pay attention to the higher time frame. We've seen them reset. Now we've seen the monthly has also reset, right? Now watch the yearly. The yearly is coming down. It's coming slowly, okay? Sitting at the market cap of $1.48 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $31.09 million. That volume is low, my friend. It's very low. Now we go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. What do we have here? Almost the same setting, right? For the past hour, we do have 0.6% down, 2.2% down on the day, 9.5% down on the week, 9.5% up on the week, 29.1% up on the month, and 35.2% down on the year. The same setting. The weekly has reset, the monthly has reset, the higher time frames, they have begun to reset. It is coming. Sitting at the market cap of $1.34 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $27.63 million. Okay, now we go look at Cubic. These guys, I'm telling you, I'm trying to open a position on them, but hey, I'm still gotta watch. I'm still waiting. Okay, for the past hour, 0.2% up, 2.4% down on the day, 9.5% down on the week, 24.3% down on the month, and 84.1% down on the year. This is why I want to open it. You see that yearly? That yearly is like really down. And then we have here sitting at the market cap of $95.39 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.92 million. We look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin, and we have here 0.6% down the last hour, 4.4% down on the day, 9% down on the week, 15.4% down on the month, and 82.5% down on the year. This again is another reason why I keep looking for positions on Jasmine, because yeah, this right now, it has been beaten down, like really stepped on for for a long time. Sitting at the market cap of $345.81 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $20.15 million. See, that is very low. That volume is low. Okay, now we go look at Bitcoin, Jonathan's turtle, and I call it the orange guy. This is the reason why the market is doing what it is doing today. Yeah. This is those of you that say money is gonna trickle down. Can you prove it now? You see, it's not gonna trickle down. Bitcoin goes down, market goes down. Bitcoin goes up, market goes up. It's not money trickling down. If you try to do that, if you try to follow that mentality, yeah. That's what it is, right? Anyway, let's continue right quick. Okay, what do we have here? We do have 0.8% down last hour, 1.2% down on the day, 0.2% down on the week, 8.9% down on the month, and 4.7% down on the year. Sitting at the market cap of $1.83 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $70.03 billion. Yeah, that volume right there, I think either sideways or something. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It's not that low neither. So yeah, let's just watch and see. Now a lot of you who followed, let's look at the prices in details, because I know a lot of people are going to be surprised, but me, I'm not surprised. I'm telling you, I'm not. We had a breakout. Now what things are doing, they're coming back to retest. It's just a retest of their previous resistance. It's now being called support, right? Now let's go look at it right quick. What is trading view? Let's find trading view right there. Let it open up for us. So yeah, as you can see, right, Dixie is going up. Like I told you guys, that's the macroeconomy. Macroeconomy is gonna fuck things up 3 ways to Sunday. So yeah, Dixie is going up, Bitcoin is dropping. This is normal. It's okay. This is what we want to see. We want to see an inverse correlation. Okay, that is perfect. Now if you look at Kaspa, okay, things are happening. Like I said, everything is happening normally. Normal. Nothing changes. if you've been on my channel for a while, like I said, listen, when price breaks out, we usually come back to retest the moving average, or you can even get retest on the ribbon. Ribbon usually be the first one. If it falls through, it's gonna go look at that moving average. That's what we are looking at right now. It's going to look at the moving average, and as you can see, the moving average is facing upwards. It's not downwards, it's facing upwards. And again, look at the ribbon. Green squeezing in. It is happening, right? Just sit tight and watch. Sit tight. I don't know why people are panicking. Sit tight and watch, okay? That's what's happening here. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will see exactly the same thing. Zoom out. On the 4-hourly, look, it came up, we came out, came and retest. Now we are up and going. It is sitting inside the ribbon. Ribbon is pointing upwards, okay? And you also have the moving average pointing upwards. It's normal, okay? It's a retest. Do not panic, because when you panic, that's when you lose a lot of money. I don't know how else you want me to say this. If you go look at the MACD and RSI, they are also telling you the same, right? MACD and RSI are also telling you the same. Look at it on the daily, okay? This normally on the weekly, on the hourly, on the daily and stuff like that, these are for like swing traders or day traders. For me, I don't really care. What I care about is what we are doing on the daily and on the weekly, because I am a long-term trader, okay? On the daily, look at it. See, ribbon has curved completely upwards. Now you're going to see it switch and it's going to turn green, okay? That's the first thing. The first thing you look at when you look at this chart right now. Green, and it's going to turn, and it's going, curved, and it's going to turn green. Second, like we usually say, price always gets attracted to the moving average, okay? That is what usually happens. Then we'll see if it's going to reject it or if it's going to go or whatever you're doing. And third thing, the number 3 on this chart right now is a bull flag. See? Pole and flag. What are bull flags? Usually continue upwards, right? Everything is playing according to plan. For me, I'm not worried. I don't care about it. I'm just watching. Look at MACD, look at RSI. I don't see why people are panicking. There is so much bullish news on Kaspa right now. It's not even funny. One of the biggest exchanges in Europe, okay, and which when you think about it, okay, people call it the Binance of Europe. The HTX or something like that it is called, is about to list Kaspa. There is so many bullish news coming. Igra Lab is about to go live. So many things, and then you are here crying about price. These things happen. When you look at charts like this, you have to understand one thing. What I might call like a profit might not be profit for somebody else. For somebody who says, oh, they're making money right now, might not be money for me. Imagine somebody who opened this trade at 3 cents and now we are sitting at 5.2, 5.3. They've made money. They can close it and go. These are what you're looking at. So yeah, you have to really get your own game plan. And this usually be what I usually tell you. Your own game plan, right? Don't copy me, because I'm a long term. I don't care what the price is doing right now. All I care about is what the price is going to do when Bitcoin is topping out. That's what I want to care about, okay? Anyways, that's why if you're thinking like me, you would not be moved. You would not be crying about this. That wouldn't be a problem to you. So for me, I'm looking at anything that is under 12 cents, okay? It's still noise. Look at it on the weekly candles. See, we were downtrend. Now the weekly have started to turn green. That's what I want you to pay attention to. The rest is just noise, right? As you guys can see. So under 12 cents is nothing but noise. Then after that, we do have 15 cents. After 15 cents, we are looking at 18, 19 cents. There was a lot of trading activity there. And then all-time high will come in. And before you know it, we will be in price discovery. So yeah, sit tight and watch. That's what I'm doing. I have my positions already open, right? So now let's go look at Quant. QNT, the banker's coin. Let's see what's going on in that camp, right? On QNT, now, Here, this is what a lot of people are crying about. They're saying, oh, look at it, it broke the moving average. Guys, it's okay. It is okay. When you zoom out, what do you see? Quant is still in the bull flag. It's okay. In the bull flag, in the sense of that, let's just zoom out a little bit, okay? Let's zoom out a little bit. What do you have? You do have a support, okay? And you have resistance. You have resistance, right? That's what you have. Price is going this. Or sooner than later, it's gonna get to the point and it's gonna continue. So for me, it's normal, okay? The hourly, yeah. We've seen it a lot of times that when it on the hourly breaks down below the moving average and it recovers, it's okay. Okay, ribbon is red, it's okay. And then if you look at it on the 4 hourly, look on the 4 hour. See, zoom out. You see it? So we can even come all the way down to $87 and still be bullish. It's normal to me. So everybody else, yes, you can look at it and try to enter positions, or you can cry. For me, I got money on the side. If it goes to $87, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna try to find a position on BTCC or any of the exchange, and I will open one. Okay, so yeah, that's how people make money. You want to sit over here and cry about it. Look at the ribbon. Ribbon still green. It is squeezing. This thing is about to take off. It is squeezing. And then look at it on the daily, okay? Look at it on the daily. What do you see? We broke above and we came back. Just like I usually tell you, we usually come back to retest the moving average, right? That's what it is doing on the daily right now. Look at that ribbon. It just turned green. So yeah, I don't understand why people are so bearish. I don't get it. For me, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. Look at those weekly candles. You see? All we have to do is close this week above the other one. Yeah, you can see. Look at it. Look at those weekly candles. If we have to, as long as we close above and we're forming a higher low, we are bullish. It is going. It is happening right in front of your eyes. 125, first resistance. After that, 151. And before you know it, we'll be looking at 164. A daily candle close, we'll be looking at 176. Before we start to hunt for 230. If we manage to conquer that, all-time high will be next. Before you know it, price discovery. Everything is playing according to plan. All you have to do is put on your big boy's pants on, and there we go. That's all you gotta be doing, okay? Now, let's go look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the problem that everybody can see. When I say money is not gonna trickle down, people don't seem to see it. Money is not gonna trickle down, but you look at something, very interesting something is happening to Bitcoin right now. Look, on the hourly, okay? Just like I tell you, it doesn't matter what asset you are trading, they all follow the same principle. Price broke above the moving average. It never retests. Now it's coming back to retest, and then boom. That's what you are going to see. Okay, so if you're panicking, I don't know. It is just doing the normal thing assets do. The ribbon still green, still squeezing in, and that's beautiful to watch. Okay, look at it on the 4 hourly. Look, see? On the 4 hourly, we have not even touched the moving average yet. Price always gets attracted to moving average, and guys are panicking. Look at the ribbon, green, and it's still spreading out. It is going to go. It needs to touch that ribbon, the moving average first before we start making any kind of assumption. And right now, that moving average is sitting at almost $96,000. Sit tight and watch. Nobody wants to do it, right? Look at the daily. Look at the daily right quick. Look, see? Daily ribbon, he is curving upwards, and look at where the moving average is sitting, $104,000. That's why I believe this thing will go up there, $104,000. That's what it is trying to do. Those of you afraid of the dead cross or dead kiss or whatever you call that thing, guys, Bitcoin can go back to 82,000 and still be bullish. They are going to push it. That's one thing that people are not paying attention to. They are going to push it, no matter what they tell you. It is just a switcheroo. That's what's going on. They are playing you. That's one thing that makes me laugh. And then people are going to come out here and pretend like, hey, I never told you. When I'm telling you, they are playing you. That's the simple thing they're doing. You're getting played. They are going to push Bitcoin, guys. They're going to push it. 150, 160,000 or even above. But I still think 150, 160,000. Even though, look, when you look at it this way, what is this indicator at? This one. Let it load up for us right quick. Because like that people still, oh yeah, Bitcoin is out there, we are done for. We are this and that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, come on, I don't want you. Okay, yeah. See the pie? The pie cycle chart. The blue line, look at how high it is. Look at how high it is and look at the red line. You see, I'm telling you, it is curving. It's going to come down. I think it's going to come down, and this one is going to do this. They are going to meet sometime, probably at 160, 170,000 or even lower than that. That is what I'm watching for. And I can still tell you again, whatever people are telling you, they are doing nothing but putting fear into you. Guys, you have to be smart, okay? That is why to become a multimillionaire is not something for everybody. It's not. Unless you you need to have that mentality for the 1%, or else you will miss. You miss the money. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, like I usually say, please stay away from leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Because if you try without experience, you are going to be the mayor of Rex City. And you'll be there. Yeah. You'll be there singing Kasongo. Yeah. You'll be singing it. Okay? Don't say I didn't warn you. But if you want to learn, you want to try. Okay? Down below, I do have the links. Come on, the links. Bydfi, which I do recommend, is very good for beginners. Okay? Phemex, Margex, Wix Exchange. Okay? I don't have affiliate with these guys. All I'm doing is I'm putting on the order which I think they are good for you. Go. You need to follow those links. Once you meet their deposit requirements, they are going to give you free money. Trust me, guys. Follow the links. They will give you free money if you meet the deposit requirements. Okay? Once you get it, you can then start trading. Practice first. Take $20 and practice. If you can turn $20 into a $40, 40 into 80, 80 into 160, and so on and so forth, then yes, you are ready for bigger money. If you cannot, please keep on practicing. Down below there, I also have a link to Acorn. Acorn is, I'm using it to teach my son how to trade on the stock market, both stock market and the ETFs and stuff like that. And he's getting it. If a 9-year-old can do it, I think you can do it too. They are not going to give you big money. Those ones, you don't need to do much. All you have to do is follow that link, sign up, and they'll give you $5. With $5, yeah, it's just a start. Okay, so that's the simplest way to go. So please follow those links. Let's make that money. That's what it is. Okay, now let's go look at my positions. We're going to start first with Bydfi. On Bydfi, you guys already know I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. And the Jasmine, I closed it out. I need to open another one because I see it it is trying to go even lower. I'm trying to find an entry level on Jasmine. Anyways, my overall here is sitting at $9,500 approximately. If you look at my contract, see, Jasmine is going down. I've been watching it here. I think 65 or I think like 2065 or something. Last time I saw it, I'm still waiting. I want to enter a position on it. So anyways, if you go look at my contracts on Kaspa, I am still up $1,300 in profits. Okay, and on Quant, I am down $1,700. As you guys can see, like I tell you, I am an aggressive trader. I trade at 50x. Okay, and I don't use stop losses. That's why the little movement that the market made today, you see how low my Quant went. So please do not try this if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, next one is going to be on Phemex. On Phemex, I am only trading King Kaspa so far. I want to open a Jasmine position on it. So, but anyways, I'm just going to watch and see. Right now, my overall still sitting up there $2,200 approximately. Okay, and if you go into my contracts, you will see that here. Yeah, I'm even watching Jasmine here too. I'm trying to open a position on it. So here you will see that my overall, I am still up $1,100 approximately. And just like Bydfi, I trade at 50x. I don't use stop losses. That's me. Please do not copy my trading style if you don't know what you're doing, because some people will think 50x is suicide, which is okay. It is if you don't know what you're up to. Okay. Anyways, now let's go to last but not the least, Wix exchange. On Wix, I'm trading King Kaspa and Quant, the banker's coin. Let it load up. Let's see here. As you can see, my overall is still sitting at $4,000 approximately. Again, the market moves up and down. My position moves aggressively too, because just like the other ones, okay, nothing changes. I am an aggressive trader. I trade at 50x, as you guys can see. As you guys can see right here, 50x on my Quant and 50x on my Kaspa, and I don't use stop losses. On Quant, I am still up $1,300 approximately, and on my Kaspa position, I am still up $1,000 approximately. As you guys can see, you can pause it and you can look at it if that's what you are interested in doing. Last but the least is going to be Acorn, which you guys already know. I'm using to teach my son the ways of economy. So ways of economy, right? We're trying to make sure that he's financially free before he turns a young adult. At 20 years old, I want to see what his account is going to look like. I can guarantee you it's going to look way better than mine when I was 20. But anyways, as you guys can see, my overall here, we are still sitting at $565. He is really doing good. $565, not that bad for a 9-year-old, right? And then if you look at his investments, let's see, investment base, everything is playing out perfectly. Okay, look at that. Stocks and ETFs, $452, and the bonds and ETFs are still $112. So S&P 500 is what we chose. We choose S&P 500. Put 100. That's the largest amount where he put into. Which again, you don't want to bet against America, man. Those companies are going to do good. And we have medium companies, IJH, $33, and the small companies, which is 17.11. That's something, again, I still don't understand why he asked me to do it. But because I had large, medium, and international. But here, well, you know, I told you, you never know what you learn from somebody else. A 9-year-old is giving me an idea of investing in small companies. They are way riskier, but the potential for them to go higher is even higher. But anyways, we did that. And now on the bonds, we do have only short-term bonds, and we also have U.S. aggregate bonds. $33 on the first one and $78 on the second one. It's looking pretty good. I can tell you, man, I am very happy when I see this. And you know, one thing that people don't get, okay, when I talk to my kid about this, and he doesn't make faces, he doesn't, you know, cry about it, and other kids will spend their allowance in candies and stuff like that. My son, he's basically thinking in the future. Like when I explain to him, like, listen, one day Pops is not going to be as I am today. One day it's going to be you have to stand on your own feet. Everybody's not going to be nice to you like Pops is to you, right? I'm very nice because you are my son. I will do anything for you. But the time is going to come, either I'm too old to be able to do this, or I've crossed the bridge, I've gone to the other side, and now you have to carry the weight. So you have to understand this from the younger age. I wish I had somebody to explain it to me on a younger age. I would have been way farther than I am today. So I'm glad my son is picking up. He's learning from it, and he's not looking at it like any other kid will. I pay him his allowance, and every Monday, that boy is putting $30 on his account. Not even having to think about it. The other day I was watching him, he's trying to like, okay, if I put $30 here, man, I can't get the action figure. Okay, maybe I will get the action figure next time. Let me use that money and add it to here. And I'm looking at him like, wow. I'm looking at him, he's going like, yeah, he usually buy Roblox cards or something they use to play Roblox. I'm running out of my Roblox credits, but I got to put this one over there. I'd rather put my $30 there. So he's making those decisions at 9 years old, and I'm just like, I used to watch him, like, you know how you watch somebody on the corner of your eyes and making sure that, like, if you're not even looking, but you are looking. I'm watching this boy, and he was actually about to bring me to tears. He's really catching up, and I'm so proud of it. So yeah, it's up to you. Either you want to do it for yourself or you want to teach your kids the way of this life. Because trust me, once they get out that door, it's not going to be the same. It's not. The earlier you teach them, the better. I don't know about you, but my legacy is more important than anything else. That's why I'm teaching my son all this stuff. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I forgot to say this at the beginning again. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, don't forget to like and also give a comment. I read every comment. The good one, the bad one, the third, the ugly one. Some of them I block out. Anyways, yeah, I do read everything. I want to know what you think about everything we talked about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see this, and hey, the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, please don't go to Rake City. Bye-bye.